Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRIENDS and Washington, Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news now, guys. You're gonna want to buckle up for this one because the NFL landscape is shifting in a big way, and the Washington Commanders are right at the center of it. Rumors are swirling about a blockbuster trade proposal involving Fred Warner, the star linebacker from the San Francisco 49ers, heading our way in exchange for some high-value draft picks. And let me tell you, if this deal goes through, it could be a game-changer for the Commanders, elevating not just the defense but the entire team's trajectory towards Super Bowl contention. So, here's what's being discussed. The 49ers, currently sitting at a 7-9 record and in a bit of a rebuild mode, are exploring options to free up some cap space and acquire assets for their future. According to reports from well-respected NFL insider Adam Schefter, San Francisco is considering trading Warner, one of their most versatile and impactful defenders, in exchange for a first-round pick in 2027 and a third-round pick in 2026. This move makes a lot of sense from their perspective. They're prioritizing cap space to extend Brock Purdy and build around him, especially since they're also focusing on strengthening their offensive line and defense, which has struggled at times this season, giving up around 26 points per game. Now, Warner is a player who can truly change the game on defense. He's a linebacker who can do everything. He's a leader, a playmaker, and a guy who consistently makes an impact both in coverage and in stopping the run. Last season, he played a key role, tallying 22 tackles, 2 interceptions, and earning an 88. 0 overall grade from PFF with a coverage grade of 85. 2, he's also incredibly versatile, able to line up as an inside linebacker or in different packages, making him a nightmare for offenses trying to game plan around him. His EPA, expected points added, per tackle is 32, indicating his tackles are often game-changing plays. Over his career, Warner has accumulated 850 tackles, 12 interceptions, 50 tackles for loss, and has missed only one game in 2025 due to injury. Pretty impressive durability for a linebacker of his caliber. This potential trade echoes the kind of move we saw back in 2022 when the Rams acquired Bobby Wagner from the Seahawks, which immediately boosted their defense and led to a significant increase in tackles and overall playmaking. For the 49ers, trading Warner makes sense economically. He's making around $22 million per year, and with a cap hit of about $25 million, they are looking to free up some space. By shipping him out, they gain flexibility to rebuild their offensive line and bolster their secondary, which has been a little inconsistent this season, especially in the secondary where they've given up 26 points per game. But for the Commanders, this isn't just about adding a star linebacker. It's about transforming their entire defensive identity. Warner's leadership alongside Cole Holcomb, who's already an important part of our linebacker core, could elevate the entire unit. The impact. Well, projections suggest that with Warner in the fold, the Commanders could rack up around 150 tackles from the linebacker position alone. That's a huge jump for a defense that has struggled at times to stop the run and generate turnovers. Imagine Warner flooding the middle, making plays all over the field and creating a more aggressive defensive scheme that could reduce the points per game from 22 to around 16. That's a massive improvement. And that's not all. When you add a player like Warner to a defense with the talent we already have, it's like adding a boost switch. Suddenly, the unit becomes a top-tier defense, similar to how Luke Kuechly elevated the Carolina Panthers with his leadership and playmaking ability. This kind of upgrade could turn the Commanders into an elite defense, one that's feared across the league. With a stronger defense, the offense can play more aggressively, knowing they have a reliable unit backing them up. The field position improves, leading to more scoring opportunities and a better shot at controlling the game clock and dictating the pace. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture, the Super Bowl implications. According to betting odds, the Commanders' chances of making a deep playoff run could skyrocket with a move like this. Currently, their Super Bowl odds are around plus 12-0. That's a long shot. But if Warner joins the team and helps turn the defense into a top 5 unit, those odds could drop significantly, maybe to +4, 500, or even better. It's not just about adding a player. It's about creating a culture of winning, a mentality that says, we're here to contend and we're ready to fight for it. Warner's playoff experience and leadership are exactly what this team needs to elevate their game when it matters most. If we look at the stats and projections, with Warner in our defense, the probability of winning more games and making a splash in the playoffs increases by about 12%. That's a huge boost, especially considering the importance of linebacker play in today's NFL. Linebackers are the quarterbacks of the defense, and Warner's ability to read plays, make tackles, and cover in space will be vital as the Commanders look to close out games and shut down high-powered offenses. This move also signals a shift in the Commanders' philosophy, going all in for a championship push. With the current roster, especially the young talent on offense and the emerging defense, adding a veteran leader like Warner could be the missing piece. It's about building a unit that can compete with the best and stay consistent over the course of the grueling NFL season. The NFL is a league where having a dominant defense can be the difference between a good team and a great one, and Warner's addition could be that catalyst. Now, let's not forget the history of the franchise and how pivotal moves like this can ignite a team's confidence and swagger. The Commanders have always been known for their passionate fan base and their resilient spirit. Adding a player of Warner's caliber would send a message to the rest of the league that Washington is back in the game and ready to contend for championships. The fans, the city, the entire organization would rally behind this kind of move, feeling that the team is making a bold statement about their ambitions. Of course, there are always questions and uncertainties. Will the trade go through? Will Warner adapt quickly to the Commanders' scheme? Can the team chemistry gel with such a significant addition? Those are questions only time will answer, but the potential is undeniable. The NFL is a game of inches, and acquiring someone like Warner might just be the edge the Commanders need to make a deep playoff run and eventually hoist that Lombardi trophy. In conclusion, this trade rumor isn't just another piece of off-season chatter. It's a signal that the Commanders are serious about winning now. Warner's addition would not only boost the defense, but could transform the entire team's outlook and confidence. The NFC East is already a competitive division, but with this move, the Commanders could cement their place at the top and make noise in the postseason. It's an exciting time for fans who believe in the team's potential and want to see them reach the promised land once again. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster? Do you think Warner would be the missing piece to finally get us over the hump? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with even more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Washington Commanders news. This team is on the rise, and with moves like this, the future is looking brighter than ever. Let's keep the faith, keep supporting our guys, and get ready for what could be an unforgettable season ahead.